This is Carrie O'Gorman, your World's Miss Tourism Lifetime Queen, reporting live in Milford, Michigan on my tour of the state of Michigan. And I am reporting for Hollywood Connections, Tan Talk Radio 106.1 FM with Don Reese, the VH2 TV network out of Atlanta, and the World's Miss Tourism pageant. If you are interested in becoming part of the World's Miss Tourism pageant, you could go to www.worldsmisstourismpageant.com and you can sign up and have as much fun as I do going on tour through my state and other states. So I hope to see you there at Nationals next year. This is Carrie O'Gorman, your World's Miss Tourism Lifetime Queen, and I am here with
Colleen Kilpatrick.
Hi, Colleen. It's nice to meet you finally after these few months. Now, tell me, what business do you have going on here?
So I have a vacation rental. It's called the Red Maple Retreat here in Milford, Michigan.
Okay, and it is a B&B or an Airbnb?
It is an Airbnb. It's called a vacation rental. So I rent out the entire house, 2 bedrooms, soon to be 3, full kitchen, sunroom, living area upstairs, living area downstairs, 2 bathrooms.
Wow. And now, is this rented during all year long?
It's rented fully from spring through fall, and a lot of times in the wintertime we slow down. Mm-hmm.
No snowmobilers down this way?
No, not so far.
We'll have to change that. I'll send some down from Sault Ste. Marie for you. Now, how did you decide to get into this type of business?
I was in the travel business for a number of years. I was a corporate travel director, and I used to take groups around the world. And I loved the hospitality industry, and I always thought that someday I'd like to have a B&B. And so I offered to fill in for some B&B owners, and I went and did the work of a B&B owner. And then I interviewed them to see what they liked and disliked. And I found out that one of the things they disliked is that they were kind of stuck. They had to be there all the time. And so I decided it wasn't for me because I like to travel still. So when the concept of Airbnb or the company Airbnb came out and they had people renting homes and encouraging people to renting homes, their own home, I would stay in those homes. And I loved it because I could cook for myself. I felt like a local, like I was living like a local. So I thought, what about the Airbnb concept? So when I was able to, I acquired this home and I turned it into an Airbnb. And it's wonderful because the people I attract are people who like to have a full kitchen. They want to cook for themselves. Right. They want to have more space. They gather with family and friends. They're not attracted to the sumptuous breakfast of a B&B or the hospitality contact that they would have with a B&B owner. But they like having the freedom to be in their own house, to gather with their family and friends here. And I love being able to provide that for them.
So can you explain the difference between a B&B and the Airbnb?
Sure. So a B&B, the owners are more hands-on. They will be there to greet the people more than likely, and interact with them and cook breakfast for them in the morning, provide breakfast. With the Airbnb, some people do that. Some Airbnb owners or vacation rental owners do that, but many don't. So my place is all automated. When people arrive, they can let themselves in. I have a lock, a keyed code lock. So they just press in a code. I create a code for every person who comes here, and they have more autonomy here. They can interact with me if they'd like. Many ask for local suggestions or where to eat dinner or where to go for fun, but they don't have to if they don't want to. So a lot of the people that come and rent a whole entire house want more privacy. So I give that to them. So whatever they want, they can have. So that's how it's different from a B&B.
Okay, because I thought they were one and the same. Now, how long have you been doing this?
About a year and a half.
And you've had quite the turnout, I understand?
Right from the first day. I posted my profile or my business profile online, and the next day I had a booking, and I've been busy ever since. And again, it slows down in the wintertime, but I've been very busy, and I've been blessed with that.
Now, it is, though, available in the winter if somebody was traveling down here.
Absolutely. It's available year-round.
Okay. Now, how can people find you on social media and any websites?
So I have a Facebook page, Red Maple Retreat, And then I also have an Instagram page. And on the Instagram page, I post things to do in the area. So whenever I'm out and about and I'm seeing interesting things that are going on, activities, I'm always posting it there. So if people are going to come here, they can see what's available. They can see my favorite coffee shop, some of my favorite restaurants. And people who have stayed here can stay in touch with me in that way through Instagram, Red Maple Retreat. And also on Airbnb and HomeAway, Red Maple Retreat.
Okay. And is there a phone number that they can reach you at too?
Sure. It's 248-762-9828.
All right. And what other things, if somebody's never been to Milford, like I grew up down here, but I haven't been here in years, what else is there to do in this area?
So one of the greatest things about Milford is that we have a river running through our town. And Hefner's is a canoe and kayak rental up the river. So one of the things that I love to do is I will rent a canoe at Hefner's and then canoe down to town. You can leave your canoe in Central Park and then walk into town for dinner. So I just did that a few weeks ago. He had a moonlight paddle. So we paddled back under the full moon. It was wonderful. That is something so unique about Milford. We also have Metro Parks, Kensington Metro Park close by. You can bike and kayak and boat there, fish. There's a petting farm there. That's wonderful. We're surrounded by green space. So we have Highland Rec north of us, Kensington south of us, Proud Lake to the east of us. A lot of green space for people who like to hike and hang out outside.
That's good. And the area businesses seem to be pretty friendly also.
That's the other thing. Milford has a walkable community, an original downtown. So it's not a fabricated downtown. It's been there for hundreds of years. And a lot of vitality, wonderful little shops, great restaurants, and the friendliest shopkeepers ever. We just have great shopkeepers. People go out of their way to help one another. You get great one-on-one service there. So I love to send people downtown, tell them the great shops. I actually have a shopping guide that I've created. So when clients come here, they have a guide they can take with them downtown and look at each of the stores, see their names, and what their primary focus is. They love that.
That is a personable thing to have, because especially if they're wanting their own privacy, but yet you're guiding them too. So that's nice. Now, one other question I have is, are you pet friendly here?
Right now, no. We have such high standards for cleanliness, and I want to make sure it is impeccably clean all the time. And I cater to some people who have allergies, or I just had a gentleman in who was here for 8 weeks for medical treatment. So I want to make sure that they have exactly what they need, and clean air, clean everything. We have hardwood floors, as you can see, to ensure that our cleanliness standards are very, very high. And people mention that in their reviews. They love that.
Good. I know that a lot of places here in Milford are pet friendly, and that's why I was asking that. Now, can people rent for just the night, or is it long term?
We have a 2-night minimum, and the reason being is that because it's a whole house, about 2,400 square feet, it's a huge cleanup job. And every time somebody leaves, even if it's only for one night, we clean the whole thing, top to bottom, completely and very thoroughly. So we have a 2-night minimum. People stay for anywhere from that 2 nights through a week, and we've had people stay for 8 weeks.
Okay, I'm going to have to keep this in mind. So I appreciate your time, and we are going to take a walk through so I can also show people how beautiful this home is, because it is gorgeous. And I appreciate your time today, Colleen. This is Carrie O'Gorman, your World's Miss Lifetime Queen with the World's Miss Tourism Pageant, and I am reporting live for Don Reese on Hollywood Connections on Tantalk Radio 106.1 FM and the VH2 TV network out of Atlanta, Georgia. If you are interested in becoming part of the World's Miss Tourism Pageant, please go to www.worldsmisstourismpageant.com.